but this week we are discussing Disney Pixar's Up. Welcome to my weekly video where together we discuss the faith and spirituality in Disney films. I think Up definitely has emotional and spiritual depth that not all Disney films have. Right off the bat, we have an opening sequence that's incredibly sad and very emotional. I think it was a surprise to many of us that Disney went there. The most obvious themes and messages are clearly about grief and about regret and about dreams. Nearly all the characters are kind of missing someone or quite lonely, and through the film they're working through that. I think it's a good question to ponder about how much should we be working towards a goal, a dream in the future, and how much should we be living for the now, in the today. Carl had been putting off this trip with his wife to South America. In the process of working towards that dream, he was missing out on the joy of every single day, or at least not noticing it as much. He had regrets about the things he didn't do, rather than filling up his book with the things that they were doing all the time. I think too often we're always working towards a future goal and not really thinking about how what we're doing today really matters. And as seems to be a common theme with Disney, we've got to take risks to get there. Adventure is out there! Carl, who's about to go into a retirement home, there's a message here about that we can have an adventure at any age. We can have a fresh start. It doesn't matter where we are in life, there's still time to do it. I hope these are messages that faith and church give us as well. Eventually we learn that we shouldn't cling on to the material possessions of this world, but it's the connections and relationships that matter. The house that Carl has clung to since a boy, he's flown it with balloons to South America. He literally lets fly away into the clouds and prioritizes the new relationship he has with Russell. And there's something there as well about family can be whoever we want it to be. And of course the film, as it's Disney, is full of whimsy and all sorts of fun stuff like flying houses and talking dogs, and it does go a bit ridiculous at the end, to be honest. They're my kind of life questions and takeaways from Up, but I'd be interested to know what you think. This has been Disney Church. There'll be another one next week.